Hey everyone, TheViperian here and welcome back to part 12 of the CTR Nitro-Fueled Pro Tips series. This time we'll be focusing on tips for taking the Polar Pass shortcut. Now I'm sure that you are already aware of this, but there are actually two ways you can take this shortcut. Now the first way on the screen right now is actually slower but much easier, while the second way is faster but harder. Depending on your playstyle and the situation you're in, you might decide to choose one way or the other or use them both. So now let's actually move on to how to successfully do both of these shortcuts, and we'll start with the easier one first. So if you've chosen to take this way, it is actually much easier because all you have to focus on is the timing and the angle of your jump. All you have to do is to make sure that you jump off at this part of the iceberg. Also for the angle, you might want to face a little bit to the right side before making the jump. As long as you are using a fast driving style like speed or acceleration, it doesn't have to be too perfect. However, one thing you have to keep in mind is that the timing of the jump will get trickier when you play as a turn or balance character, as generally they are much slower. Another important tip to keep in mind is to utilize the air braking mechanic to steer yourself back on track if you need to. In short, jump off as close as possible at the edge, facing to the right, and you'll be fine. Now for the harder one, you will need blue fire for it to be successful 100% of the time. Surprisingly, reaching to this point with blue fire is actually harder than the shortcut itself. So once you're here with your blue fire, I would generally advise to move from the left side to the right in preparation for the jump if you are new to the shortcut. Aim to jump at this part here beside the black marking on the track. Needless to say, avoid bumping into this wall no matter what. Once you've landed on the other side, use the air braking or sharp turning technique once again to steer yourself back on track. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, you can do it without blue fire, but the risk of failure is really high. So don't even think of doing this without blue fire unless you are 100% certain you know what you're doing. So that sums it up for the Polar Pass shortcut. Do subscribe if you want to for more tips and tricks like this. I've actually made a guide on the Blizzard Bluff fence shortcut as well, so if you're having trouble with it, I highly recommend you to click on the left side here to head to the video, or click on the right for more important guides like air braking, how to maintain blue fire, drift boosting, and many more. This is TheViperian signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.